Hey viewers, welcome to another video of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today I'm giving my opinion or expectations on the new map, which you probably already seen. There's a new map coming out called Dominion, and yeah, it's supposed to be a domination map, so hopefully it will be the right game they ripped off this time. Because, well, domination has existed in many games already. I already showed you the domination maps on Unreal Tournament, and well, there's domination maps, of course, on Black Ops, on well, on several other games. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, as I said, I hope they ripped off the right one, because this is definitely not something they made up. They already know this is going to work. And what I am expecting here is totally different from what I'm hoping they will do with it. So what I'm expecting they will do with it is just make a new map, and basically that's it. What I'm hoping they will do with it is make new items for this map that are only for this map. Make kind of items that will go with well, better with this map, because if they stick with the way they have been doing it now for the 3v3 and 5v5, the items that are in the store are going to be either underpowered or overpowered on one of the maps, which means that they have to be underpowered on two of the maps and balanced on one map. And since 5v5 is, well, their main concern, it is going to be balanced probably on 5v5 and made useful for 5v5. So what I'm hoping is that they will actually make items that are only available on this one map, and you cannot buy them on any of the other maps, and that way you can make them stronger, because in 5v5, yeah, they would be too strong. Because here you're probably not going to have a lot of experience, because it's probably going to be a jungle map with a lot of jungle camps, and then these 5 points that you have to capture. But I am guessing that most of the gameplay will revolve around the whole team sticking together and just ganking the other team. But we'll have to see. It all depends on the details, and as I said, I hope they ripped off the right one, because the domination maps on Unreal Tournament are just awesome, but they have kind of a chain in them. I've shown that in my maps video of custom game design. No, not custom, creative game design. I actually showed you what that means. So you have to capture point 1 to get to point 2, and you have to capture point 2 to get to point 3, and so on. Which means that you always know where the opponent is going to strike next, and the opponent is always going to know where you are going to strike next. Of course, would have been more useful if they brought out multiple maps instead of just one map, but yeah, I guess one domination map is better than nothing. But yeah, as we see in multiple of these domination type maps in other games, people get so used to where everything is that it's going to get boring really soon. And I hope that they will take this map and just make a new map which is a little bit different, but has some extra domination points or something like that, some small variation on this. But yeah, I have no idea how much work it is to make a new map, so I do have some idea how much work it is, but I think they spend too much time on making the graphics and the effects on these kind of things, instead of just making a really good map or really good gameplay or something like that. Because it seems that most of the time goes into making this really nice visual representation of whatever they want to do, instead of just making it all about the gameplay. But Then again, they want to have all of these awards, and I guess you cannot win an award just based on being the best game play-wise. You have to win based on, well, the fact that you're free. So you're going to get 5 million accounts. By the way, that's not entirely true what they said. They said they had 5 million. I don't know how they put it. Something like registered users, but I think about 10% uses their account actually, because if you look at the rankings, there's 350,000 people on the rankings, and I know not everybody plays ranked, but that's a 1 in 15. That means 6% of everyone would be playing at least 5 games of ranked in their tournament, in their LoL career. And that is very little. I mean, 6%, that probably means, I mean, I would have guessed that about 50% or more would at least attempt to go for ranked. And I think it's even more. I mean, I would expect it to be like 90%. Because everyone wants to try out ranked, and yeah. If you have a 1 in 15, you're probably going to have a whole lot of accounts that aren't used anymore. And if you don't delete them from the server, sure, it looks like you have a whole lot of accounts available and users. But all in all, I have too many games with the same people over and over again. So even in randoms, so I keep getting the same users. And if they really had 5 million accounts, then I wouldn't be playing with the same people over and over again. But yeah, okay. I don't care about that too much. So anyway, what I'm expecting is this will be completely unbalanced for the beginning. And some heroes will be really good at it, some heroes will completely suck at it. And I think it's going to be all about stunts, and especially AoE stunts for the first part until they balance it. And yeah, I really, as I said, I really hope that they will bring out certain items, preferably the complete item shop, but yeah, that they will bring out items that are especially made for this map. But it all depends on the details, because the details on how to play this are going to be so important. And from the 15 seconds of gameplay that I showed, we really couldn't see anything about the map, but I'm expecting it to be kind of a pentagram shaped map, so meaning that it's going to be kind of a square map with a pentagram in the middle, with all, or around the map, with all 5 of these points in it. So I don't expect it to be a line or anything like that, but we'll have to see. And I'm probably completely wrong, because I cannot really know what they're trying to do here. But yeah, I just really wonder. And I hope they indeed tested the play style on it with someone else than just the Riot employees, because that has been a problem with some of the champions. Well, all of the champions. The champions completely overpowered or underpowered when they get released. Mostly overpowered, and then they have to nerf them. And yeah, we are kind of the ones that suffer from that, because then we have the first 2 weeks we have an overpowered champion, and then they nerf him and he becomes either underpowered, so that he's so they over nerf them so that he's still not usable, or not usable anymore, or they don't nerf him and he stays overpowered, kind of like the last few champions, I guess. Except for the Monkey King, he seems to be reasonable. He's a little underpowered, I guess. But anyway, we'll have to see. I really don't have an opinion on it yet, because, with 15 seconds of gameplay, not even showing the complete map, there's nothing I can say about it. So I just have high hopes for them to rip off the correct game this time, and not something like a capture the flag type of play like they have in Black Ops. Although for Black Ops, of course, it works really well. But yeah, I'm hoping that it isn't like the Black Ops, because the Black Ops, you can you have 3 flags you can capture, 3 control points if you want, and you basically can capture all 3 of them at the same time. It doesn't matter. But with Unreal Tournament and several other games, they made this system where you have to capture 1 point to get to the next point, and that way you're going to have focused attention on the map, so everyone knows where to go. And yeah, it also makes it far more possible to come back into a game. But yeah, as they said, that the games will only last for 20 minutes on this game at the maximum, compared to like 60 minutes on a 5v5, or I don't know, 30-40 minutes on the 3v3. Yeah, this would make for a different playstyle, sure, because it's a new map, it's a new, well, for this game at least, it's a new game type. And yeah, I'm just hoping that it will be good. But to be honest, I have no idea. And neither does anyone else. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see it soon. I did miss one thing though. I did miss the coming soon, the trademark of Riot Games. I mean, they've promised us so many things in the past. For example, the magma chamber, which was announced and said coming soon, and then it didn't come at all. It's still not here, and they probably scrapped the whole project. But they didn't say that to us because, well, then we would have something to complain about. They just wait a year, and then everybody forgets about magma chamber, and now we have a new map. So I hope this coming soon actually means that it will come with Season 2, which should have started about a month ago, but they're late on that as well, so that's coming soon as well. Which also means that the ladder reset has been postponed for like a month, and all in all, yeah, I would really like some more action from these guys, and hopefully they will be able to do that, and they will provide us with some excellent new play type, or game type, and it will be awesome. But for now, I'm a little bit skeptic, because, well, as I said, they promised us so many things in the past, and so far they haven't really made anything. Well, they haven't kept any of their promises to their users. So they keep bragging about all these awards they win, but really, yeah, I don't think that they deserve all of the awards that they won. But yeah, that's not up to me. But yeah, the Golden Joystick Award, the first one they announced, that's really just user based, and they promised us all free room page if we voted. So everyone voted for League of Legends, and with so many accounts and with a free game, you can basically win everything that is user based. But they only won this one category of online game of the year, which had 3 people in there. The first place winner, obviously, or the winner, League of Legends. The first runner-up being Aeon, but that's only popular in Asia, and they don't care about American prizes, so obviously they weren't going to win. And the second runner-up is Farmville, which is a Facebook-based game, so you can play it on Facebook, but it really doesn't matter. And they aren't even in the top 3 of Ultimate Game of the Year, which is basically the best prize you could win. So that was kind of new to see that. And then they won the PC Gamer free-to-play Game of the Year. But yeah, once again, that was an easy one because it's user-based or viewer-based. And everyone could just vote. You don't even have to have anything. You just had to make an account and vote. So yeah, not a whole big deal there. But yeah, they like to brag about these prices, and yeah, that's fine. That's really American of them. And yeah, I'm just still I have to see it first for me well, in order to believe it. I'm still not buying it that it's actually going to be anything. So for now, that's it. I know it's a bit long, but yeah, I didn't really have anything to say really. So I'm pretty sure nobody listened this far. But anyway, I'll see you next time.